Be careful, William, Meghan and Harry will spoil everything good with ugly attacks. Hello everyone, I am very pleased to welcome you to the Princess Diana News channel. The Invictus Games are over, but I hate to report that doesn't mean Meghan and Harry's little show is over. This voice in my head tells me that William and Catherine especially need to prepare for the next wave of attacks against them. Harry and Meghan have done a lot of damage with interviews they've done in the past, and even though the monarch succeeded in recovering from the Oprah and Netflix debacles, I really couldn't handle seeing the two of them get away with even more lying and causing even more controversy. Because Meghan and Harry actually do have enough deranged supporters to cause a big tragedy, which is exactly what they're hoping for. Now that Prince Harry has ramped up support for him and Meghan in Germany, where there are literally thousands of Nazi extremists these days, I can see a serious threat to the royal family, especially William and Catherine and their family. Recently, I've been finding it a bit chilling to look at images of the last royal exile and his nasty American wife. During the last Invictus Games, British media were pretty happy to talk about the lack of support from the rest of the royal family, but they didn't bother mentioning the fact that it was William, Catherine, and Charles who worked so hard to make the Invictus Games a reality in the first place. William recently donated £1 million to their organization as compensation for the phone hacking incident. We've yet to hear Meghan and Harry thank the royal family, despite spending all their money on private jets and designer clothes for Meghan Markle. It is now well known that Meghan Markle has been a pathological liar since she was a child. If she publishes a memoir, you know it will be full of lies, encouraged by publishers because they know they need scoops to make money. Meghan could destroy the real royal family in her desire to remain relevant, but she will never succeed in shaming them because it will all be a lie. And every attempt to feed Harry and Meghan's story of sacrifice was rejected. Another problem that Meghan Markle cannot avoid is that members of the royal family work hard. And this is what they are known for. They are not only known for their words, they are known for their great support of hundreds of charities and initiatives because they care about these causes and don't care about publicity or PR. The royal family and the true monarchy are definitely in good hands. Their true service, their loyalty, their devotion to crown, Commonwealth and country really shines through as they carry on the great work of the late Queen. And if Meghan Markle actually wrote a memoir when she married Harry, I think it would be a very short book. The royal family has certainly allowed Harry some inconsistencies in his book, but I don't think they will do the same for Meghan, therefore, he must be 100% sure of all the claims he makes in this book. And he must have evidence to back it up. Or I think the royal family can sue them, and I think they will. Another big problem for Meghan is, who wants to buy this stupid book? I mean, are they trying to manipulate sales to make it a bestseller, like Harry's book, and after Meghan publishes her memoirs, will any rich idiot be foolish enough to date her? I don't believe it because she explains everything she and Harry threw up. Meghan Markle doesn't seem to be able to see how she's getting hit, so I'm sure her memo makes her feel worse and more greedy than she is. People will not stop uncovering the truth about how he contacted and captured the prince. And also all the harmful things he has done since then. In the last 5 years, all monarchies sometimes have problems with their children, and the monarchs themselves sometimes have a certain attitude. And sometimes we can be surprised by this attitude. But who in their right mind thinks fighting a millennial family is a good idea? Meghan Markle, I don't care if she's officially the Duchess of Sussex, she can't weaken the power of the world. Perhaps he had the opportunity to appear at the United Nations and receive the heads of state. And maybe she pulled off that little trick where she was inappropriately dressed when she paraded at the Invictus Games. I often believe that this whole facade is carefully arranged. And I'm sure Harry is involved. I think he will take revenge because he was stripped of his military titles. But one day the truth will be revealed. So what happens to Meghan Markle? She had no choice but to disappear because she was done. The royal family may have to do something big, otherwise, Meghan may continue to raise the stakes. I don't think an ordinary family would tolerate such a situation with such an angry and narcissistic woman that I think the royal family now understands that the woman their son marries will stop at nothing to destroy the family. You see, she has no shame or dignity, and is not afraid of anything. She is very dangerous. She's mean to the core. The biggest problem facing Meghan and Harry right now is actually us, the public, because we don't worship them as much as they want to be worshipped. We don't get down and kiss their feet. In fact, we see them for what they are, two cunning explorers. We don't want to buy what they're selling, and it just pisses them off because they think we're just as stupid as they are. So the problem is with us because we refuse to obey them. We do not accept their blatant lies. But that doesn't stop them. They continue to sell their goods, and their goods are fake, and they expect us to buy them, but we don't want to. And I know they still have loyal sugar dogs, but the number of those people is dwindling, and honestly, folks, I don't think the number was ever very impressive to begin with. Your sugar certainly cannot compete with the number of followers of true kings, people who appreciate the work of true kings, and I'm just glad we have a good group of people on this channel who don't think they're so cool and weird and stop worshipping them. On the contrary, we maintain our morals and dignity, just as others should. However, Meghan and Harry can't get this idea through their thick skulls. They really believe they are amazing, and we just don't realize it yet. So it's not that we need it less, no, we need it more. Ugh, they're so wrong. They call us haters. We are not haters. We're not just fans, because why should we be fans? I mean, just look at everything they've done. Anyway, I think we are the problem of their world because we don't buy what they are selling. We do not buy their shirts. We don't buy their coffee cups. We don't buy his books. We do not donate to their cause, but they still insisted on saying it in front of us. Let's be honest, Meghan and Harry amuse us because they act like idiots. They want to be taken seriously, but we can only treat them as a joke because that's what they are. This is why people call themselves narcissists, because they cannot see how others see them. Despite all these messages they receive that maybe they should stop and lay low, they refuse to do so. They think we just need more. On that topic, let's talk about some of the comments you left me on my videos. Why don't you like Meghan Markle that much? Folks, that's all the time we have for this video. Please leave these comments before leaving. Don't forget to like this video and share it with everyone who likes it, and please don't forget the subscribe button to keep up to date with the Princess Diana News channel. Thanks for tuning in. I wish you a good weekend and see you in the next videos.